home.
Good morning, everybody. Lovely to be with you again doing another assembly. This one is the last one before half term next week, so I hope you have a fantastic week off. Today's assembly focuses on Jesus' last days on earth and how the Holy Spirit came to his followers. When Jesus ascended up to heaven, he sent his Spirit to his people. The Spirit appeared as flames and a strong wind, and the disciples knew that they were never alone as God was always with them. In the church calendar, this day is called Pentecost, and actually Pentecost was the 23rd of May this year, which was yesterday. Now the assembly continues to focus on our value of courage. The courage of boldness. Being bold and brave and knowing that you are not alone. We are a community together and we can take on challenges because we know that we are part of somewhere that is safe. So for today's do activity, I am going to put some symbols from maps up on the board. And I just want you to sit with a partner or as a class and discuss what you think each of the symbols mean. I'll leave them up for a little bit each time so that you have time to have a think. And then at the end, I will show you what each one means. Have fun. So in today's story, we're going to be thinking about how the Holy Spirit brings courage to the disciples. You will see a video in a minute. The Pentecost story has the disciples together in a room when the Holy Spirit comes as fire above their heads. and as a strong wind. These are pictures of God being with you and not being alone. To Christians, pictures of fire or a mighty wind are symbol of God's Holy Spirit.
The disciples wait for the Holy Spirit.
Did somebody order pizza?
Peter, I don't really know how to tell you this, but there's fire on your head.
What? Il y a des fleurs sur tes têtes. Est-ce que j'ai viande de palais?
Französisch, ja?
Merci beaucoup, Jésus.
Hosiana idée hoyesta.
Voyage joint. Ogosi Oloron. Glory to God.
Costata di promessa. Has venido a salvar a tu gente.
I will not leave you comfortless. I will send the Holy Spirit, just as my Father promised. But stay here in the city until the Holy Spirit comes and fills you with power from heaven.
Allons-y. Let's go. No. See, we're speaking different languages because God has given us His Spirit. We will have visions, prophesy, dream dreams. God raised Jesus from the dead, and we are witnesses to that.
Yeah.
This is a promise to all of us and to all of you.
The Holy Spirit is a promise to all those who believe.
As we're thinking about courage again today, I want you to think about what gives you courage. When you have a challenge, what helps you to be bold and brave? Have a chat and pause the video here. A balloon can help us to understand the story we've seen today. Christians were filled with the Holy Spirit and it gave them a boldness inside. They knew they were not alone. One of the original words for the Holy Spirit was ruach, which means breath of God. The balloon reminds me of us too. Sometimes we don't want to try new things. Ooh. And we can start to feel maybe a little bit flat. But we are not alone, we have each other. When we have encouragement, we can feel bolder. We're not alone. When other children encourage us and say good things, we'll feel bolder again. When someone helps us to try new things, we feel bolder. We are never alone. When we are unsure about something and someone says, you can do it, we feel bold enough to take a risk. But sometimes people can say unhelpful things, can't they? And they can say that we can't do something. So we might not feel bold enough to take that risk. So we need more encouragement. more courage inside, more people helping us, saying kind words and giving us a boldness similar to what the disciples received from the Holy Spirit. We can also give others boldness, can't we, by being kind and using encouraging words. So we're going to end with a song today again. It's the one called Together We Can Change the World. Sometimes speaking up and standing up can be scary. I'm sure the disciples were scared as well, but they still went and they still spoke up and stood up for what they believed in. Have a fantastic week off, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!
All God's people slaving for their masters, all those years of heartache and pain. All God's people captive still in Egypt, who'd come to their rescue again. God heard their cry, so he called to a shepherd, burning bush, then a voice from the flame. Go, said the Lord, take this message of freedom. Moses went, changing the game. Speak up, stand up, together we can change the world. Speak up, stand up, together we can change the world. Speak up, stand up, together we can change the world. Speak up, stand up, together we can change the world. All God's people conquered by the Romans, who would come to set them all free. Thinking back to the story of Moses, the greatest rescue in history. Then came Jesus, they called him the Messiah. He helped the poor, the sick and the lame. Go, he said, with my message of freedom. Off they went, changing the game. Speak up, stand up, together we can change the world. Speak up, stand up, together we can change the world. Speak up, stand up, together we can change the world. Speak up, stand up, together